Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Joyful Skills. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a baby dedication invite. So let's get on to it. I just opened my Corel Draw now, but I'm going to minimize this to get what I'll be using for this invite. So these are the photos I'll be using, the church photo, and then for my background, this is what I'll be using. Okay, let me reduce this. So I didn't really impute any size for this because I'll be using A5 because A5 is half of A4. So let me just go with A5. That's why I didn't really put the size of what I'll be using. So let me change this to A5. Double click on the rectangle to get this, and then I'll drop that. Okay. So let me rotate this so to be in landscape. You can see. So I'll be changing this back to A4 so you can see the difference, guys. So you can see that it's half now. Okay, what I'll be doing, I'll change the A4 to landscape. Okay. I want to power clip this background inside of my rectangle shape. So I'll right click, drag it to there and leave it and say power clip inside. So I'll drag it to fit. And then okay. Okay, so that is that. I just removed the outline now. Okay, so I'll be doing my designs on this now. Drawing a rectangle shape, right click, drag to, and then you say power clip inside. Edit content, you right click again and then you say edit content. Changing the color. Remember, if you want to get multiple color, just left click on the color and then you see it will just pop up and then you choose whatever you want, the color you'll be using. Right click and then you say convert to curve. Click on your shape tools. You see a node here, then double click on that node. Double click on that node. It's going to cut into half and then you left click. Okay, let me drop that first. I'm going to duplicate it. You left click, you drag, and then you right click to duplicate. Okay, so you left click and then you see a little something like a star. Left click, something like a star, then you right click on it, say to curve. So this is it, guys. Really, Corel Draw is not that hard. You just have to really put your mind to it to really get what you want. And it's all about just being creative. Okay, and then I'll be adjusting that to fit. I'll drop that. I'll do the same adjustment for this, but first let me change the color to something brighter. Okay. Click on your shape tools again, and then you left click. When you see the star, you right click on it and say to curve. I'm just adjusting this, okay, guys. Let me just adjust it to get something really nice out of it. So finish editing object. So this is what it looks like. Okay, let's continue. I think I'll be working on the pictures now. I'll be working on the pictures now. So let me power clip it inside. Remember, right click, drag, and then power clip inside. Right click, drag to the place, and then you power clip inside. Then you right click again, and then edit content. Okay, this is it. So now what I'll be doing, I want to power clip these pictures inside of a circle shape. So follow me, guys. So when I draw my circle like this, what I'll do is I want all the sides to be equal, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get that now. So let me drop this, and then I click on the circle, click on the circle, then come to this place, change this up figure to the one below, or you change the one below to the one up, but just to get, let the figures be the same so you can get an equal shape all round, so the circle will be really equal. So this is it. I just did that, and you can see it's really looking equal. They are equal now. So hold your shift, click on that, and then you drag it inside, right click to duplicate. This is how I got this. So I'll be adding a color to that. So see what I'm doing here? I'm clicking that, clicking on the color that I'll be using, and add it here. Okay, so I'll power clip my picture inside now. Power clip inside. Edit content. I just want to drag this to fit in the circle. So I'll be adjusting that. Such a cute baby. Finish editing object. So this is what, but I want to remove the outline of this circle. So you go to this X, left, right click on it. That is for outline. I'm just adjusting that. Remember, guys, right click on the color selection, or what is it, on that. Right clicking on that is for the outline, but left clicking is for the fill. Okay, so don't just like get mistaken. So when you right click on that X there, you are removing the outline. I mean, on the color selection palette. So I'm doing the same thing for this. I want to add the church photo to this circle, but let me add my color. So I'll go to the paint bucket tool. It's called paint bucket tool. Because I've already added that color before, I'll just click on it and put it out. I'm not using the eyedropper. So right click, drag it to that place, and then you power clip inside, right click again, edit content. So I'll be adjusting this, like it's just the same thing I did for the first baby photo. Finish editing object. So let me remove the outline again. So you come to this color palette selection. Let me just adjust it first. Okay, I'm holding my shift while doing that, guys. So you right click there to remove the outline. This is what it looks like. So let me just insert this to what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll just be doing a little adjustment to make sure everything fits properly. Right click and then edit content again. So click on it, hold your shift, drag it inside so it's going to be equal, and then you right click. So this is it, guys. It's not magical. CorelDRAW is not that hard. You can just like download the video to watch it again, so you really get or understand. Be doing it step by step while practicing it on your system or your computer or your laptop device. Okay. Finish editing object. So this is what it looks like. And let me just add a little touch up to this. I think, okay, I'm adjusting this now. Mm, it's okay now. So I'm gonna right click and edit content. I'm drawing a rectangle shape now. Draw my rectangle shape, drop it, and then right click and then convert to curve. Remember what I did before. There's a node that you double click on that node, drop it, and then I'm just fitting it into the background. So left click, click on your shape, and left click, and then you say convert to curve. Then you curve it out, add your color. Let me use my eyeliner. Okay, so use your eyeliner, click on the color you will be using, then you go back and click on the paint bucket tool, and then you just click on the shape you'll be adding the color. That is how it comes out, like that. Left click, drag, right click to duplicate. But I'll be changing this color. I'll be using the light blue, so it's not going to look too dark. Okay, this is it, guys. Wow, our design is coming out good, guys. Finish editing object. I think I'm still going to adjust that. It's somehow so I will edit it. Okay, let me shift the darker color inside a little bit. Okay, all right. Finish editing objects. Okay, this is it. So now I'll be adding the demarcation for my text. Look at what I'm going to be doing now. You see, when I click this eyeliner tool on the color I'll be using and I click the paint bucket, but it is not working. Why it's not working is because all this are on their in power clip. That is why it's not working. So what I'll be doing now, I'm going to edit content and I'll be doing that same thing in the power clip. So right click, and then edit content. So go back and click on your eyeliner tool. Okay, let me draw the rectangle first and adjust it. Drop it. So let me adjust this. It's looking somehow a little bit. Okay. All right. I'll drop that. And then for the color, click on your eyeliner again. Click on the color you'll be using. Then you go back, click on the pin bucket, and then on the, you can see it's working. It worked here because this is in power clip. I really did that first shape on power clip. That is why it's working perfectly here. So what I'll be doing now, I finished editing content and I'll be adding other demarcations to it. Right click, drag, and then drag to the place you want to put it and leave it to say power clip inside. Edit content. drag inside and say power clip inside. To power clip this, right click, drag, leave it, power clip inside. Right click again and say edit content. Okay. So for this, I'll be mixing the color that I'll be using. I don't want to pick color from the color palette there. So I'll be mixing the color I'll be using. I want something that looks like this. Yeah, something that looks like this. Okay, so that's what I'll be using. So from mm, I'm just looking for the color that will come out nice and get with that color that I'm really looking for. So let me try this one. You okay, let me increase. Okay, you left click on that and then you drag it, just rotate it to any side you want it to be. Maybe if you want it to be up or down or left or right, just left click and drag. But let me change that color. So what I'm doing, I'm left clicking and I'm dragging, but you're not going to see this clear. Let me just increase the edge pad, increase the edge pad. Okay, this is it now. Now you know the color that is above and the one that is below. And I just left click and I'm dragging. That's how I used in rotating it. Okay, it's not that hard. Okay, I don't think this is what I'm looking for, so I'm just going to try again and mix another color again. I think that is really too dark, so let me change it. um I don't know, I'm a really indecisive person, so it's gonna take me some time to really figure out the color that I'll be using. Let me try this. I think I'm gonna try this. Okay. Okay, let me see. Increase the edge path again to just be sure what you're doing. Okay, okay. It's I think it's light. I think it's light. Let me see. I'm just gonna mix it one more time. I'm just gonna add it one more time. That is too light. Okay. Okay. And increase the edge pad. Increase the edge pad. Okay. Okay. Let me reduce it again. And then you click OK. I'll be using this. I'll be using this. This is okay. It's not too dull. It's not too bright. Let me use it. Okay, so but you can see it's on top of the picture. It's on top of the photo. I'll be sending it to the back. Yes. But first, let me duplicate this. Left click, drag, and then you right click. I've duplicated it. I'll change this to white. Okay. I'm just adjusting that to fit. I want this to be on top of the white, so I'll hold my shift and say page up. Shift page up on your system, on your device. Shift page up. Okay, on your laptop, I mean. And then I'll adjust it. So let me zoom in to get a clearer view of what I'm doing so I don't make any mistake. Okay. So I'll just select the both of them after adjusting though. Okay. But if actually I'm selecting the both of them because there are two shapes there, assuming it's just a shape, I'll just click on it and then I right click and then I say order. But since there are two shape, I'll select both of the shape. Yeah, I'll select the two of them now. Then I right click and then you see order and behind. Click on the photo you want it to be behind and then it goes to the back. That is how it looks like, guys. Okay, so I think from this point I'll be adding my text. The design is okay because the space is not that much and it's just a baby dedication invite. Let's not do something that will make it look complicated. Okay, so I'll be adding my text now. Let me see. Okay, click on the text. I'll be adding my text now. Okay, so I'll break the text. Control K to break the text. I want to just be adding them individually, so I'll add this. Maybe on my next video, I'm just going to give you guys all Corel Draw short keys so that maybe when I'm doing another video, I don't have to be, breaking it down. I'll just give you guys all the short keys on my next video. Okay. Let me adjust it and make my text perfectly. Maybe I'll just fasten the video. I'll fasten the video on my next. Maybe if I'm adding the other text, I'm just going to hasten it. Let me just do it slowly for this text so you guys are going to see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm changing the font now. Yeah, this is the font. I'm changing it. Let me see what I'll be using. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll be using Cabri or Cabri. What is it? Bold. Okay, select it and then right click, change case. But there's actually another method for this. Let me just, maybe on the next text, I'll be using the other method. Okay, I think that other method is even more faster or better. So, okay, adding the other text. Select it. So you say shift F3 on your system and then you choose the case you'll be using. Shift F3, select the case and then you say okay. Shift F3. Okay, that's the case. All right, this is it. Okay. I don't know why it's not activating. Let me see. Shift F3. All right. So let me add the last text here. But for this, I'll be changing the font size. The font, I mean, doing some adjustment. Okay. I'll break it. Control K to break the text. So I'm just making this faster, guys, because I don't want the video to take longer than necessary. So I'm just adjusting my text. There's nothing much to do here. I want to mix a color for this education. Let me mix color for that. So I'll be using okay. So let me change it so the lighter part will be down and the thicker part will be up. So I'm gonna do, come over to this, left click, and then you drag. Increase the edge part to be sure of what you just did. You see, then left click and drag again. Okay, it's okay now. Reduce. Now you can reduce the edge part. Okay. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like. And then let's add the other text to it. Okay. I'll be breaking this Ctrl K. I'm breaking this text because I want to change the font of the other one. So copper black. Let me use copper black. I'll be changing the case of this text. So Shift F3 to uppercase. Okay. Shift F3. Okay, uppercase. Drop that. And I'm adjusting this. I've break the text, so that's why it's coming out like this. I Control K to break it. That's what I did. I'll be mixing instead of me to mix to mix another color, I'll be using my eyeliner on this. Click on it, then I click on my paint bucket too, and then I click on the service. So this is what it comes out like. So I'm just going to reduce it again. I'll reduce the size and change the font to Calibri. Okay, so that is it. I want to change the font of this to this. Okay. We're almost done, guys. Just a little patience. We're almost done with this. Okay. I think they are too far from each other. Let me just adjust it. So click on this, adjust it back. Okay. All right. So let me add more text. Shift F3, uppercase. Mm. Title case. Okay. Okay. I think this is better. So let me add more text. We're almost done, guys. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. Edit content. Or let me just add the text first. Let me add the text before I add the demarcation. Okay, let me add the text first, guys. I've broke the tests. So let me be adding this now, guys. So I'm adding the demarcation for the text now, but I'll pack clip this inside. I'll pack clip it inside. Right click and say edit content. I've already pack clipped it inside, so let me work on this. Use white outline and white fill. Let me adjust this to fit. Right click and convert to curve. Click on your shape tools to get this. Okay. I've done that. Okay. So I'll drop this and I'll say, let me still check. Let me check if there's anything that needs more touching. Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. Finish editing objects, and it's like it's kind of too down. Let me just edit it and shift it upward. Okay. So right click and then edit content again. So click on this and move it a little bit upwards. Okay. Finish editing objects. Okay. Oh, we are almost done, guys. Just a little touch ups for the text. I think I'm gonna make this a little bold. It's too, Let me change the case first. So shift F3 to change the case. Shift F3. Okay. Title case. Okay. I think the way this one is now is okay. So I'll be doing this for the other texts. I'll be making it bold. I'll be doing this for the other text. Actually, just a shorter method to do this, but I'm just like doing all this because of the beginners. Okay, because of the beginners, that's why I'm just like breaking it down step by step. That is why, guys. So I'll be doing this now for the rest of the text. I think this bold is going to work for me. Okay. Change the font again. I could have just like copied the content, but let me just do this because of the beginner. Maybe on my next video, I'll be doing shorter methods. Okay. Okay. Guys, our invite is almost ready. I just want to make a little design. Okay, let me first adjust this, and then I'll make just a little design to add the time of the event. But I mean, it's already coming out nice. Everything has already fallen into place. It's really looking nice, guys. Okay, our invite is looking really nice. So I'm going to power clip that shape inside. Right click, edit content, and this is it. So I'll be changing the color to white. I'll be changing the color to white. Coming, okay. Change this to white. Okay, right click, left click. Then I'm holding my shift, drag it inside, right click to duplicate. I've duplicated this, so I'm going to change the color. Click on my paint bucket. Oh, no, not this color. I want the darker blue. So I'll click on my eyeliner on the color, click on the color, and then go back to my paint bucket and click. But actually, it's really not like this for I'm using the old Corel Draw, right? So like for the recent was really not like this. I have that on my system, but I don't know. I'm just really comfortable using this, or maybe because of the beginner. I'm just using this. Okay, so I'm adding the text. Okay, changing this to uppercase. Okay, uppercase. So let me just adjust this. Change the fill color to white. Okay. Okay, guys, is our invite is really looking ready, but let me add RSVP. I forgot to add that. Okay, let me add it now. Uppercase. That's it, guys. Our invite is ready. Control G to group. It's really looking nice. Don't forget to like this video, guys, subscribe and click on notification bell. I love you all.